The woods breathe in silence. Drasa wakes, ears sharpened by the low growl of an approaching plane. Her hands close around the rifle, as if it were part of her. Engines fade, landing gears sigh. A man steps into the night. Before his first breath is finished, a bullet rips his skull apart. Silence swallows him whole. Levi thrashes awake, his skin damp with nightmare sweat. Shadows of combat still clutch at him, ghosts chewing on his ribs. Restless, he rises, seeking air. Moonlight paints the sea silver. Levi sits with the waves, staring into their endless mouth. The tide hums, but offers no peace. Phone buzzes. A single message blinks. Report to Marine Corps Base. Levi exhales, weighted. The call of duty never dies. A cold room. Agent Bartholomew waits, her eyes like razors. She knows him, the sniper with no ties, no past worth holding. She offers him a job, a war without a name. Levi listens, silent, the gravity pressing down. Graves lean beneath gray skies. Drasa kneels before her mother's stone. Her father stands beside her, voice crumbling. The cancer has chosen its end. If I live past February 14th, he vows, I'll end it myself, to join her on Valentine's Day. Drasa's silence speaks sharper than tears. Levi wakes heavy, drugged by anesthesia. A soldier sits before him, face like stone. He asks where they are. She does not answer. Orders silence her tone. She strips him of belongings. Destination nears. No-fly zone. You walk the rest. Bag pressed into his hands. The hatch yawns open. Levi jumps, swallowed by sky. The wind claws at him. He waits. Then, parachute bursts wide, the world catching him. Levi's journey grinds on. Cliffs scaled. Rivers crossed. Nights bled into lonely fires. Days carved by endless steps. At last, the abyss. The gorge yawns like the earth's open wound. Here stands J.D., soldier turned ghost of his own exile. A year in solitude has starved him of answers. Steel rises like a scar against the horizon. Solar veins. Gardens clawing at survival. A fortress. A cage. Across the gorge, the east tower. Silent forbiddance. Between, landmines sleep under soil. North and south, barricades. No crossing. J.D. leads Levi through ritual. Daily patrols. Every 600 meters, turrets hungry for ammo. Fences to mend. Mines to count. Cloakers to fool satellites. The radio breathes once every 30 days. In emergency, a panic button, stray dog protocol. Meaning unknown. Advice, run. J.D. speaks of the Cold War, of nations bound by secrecy. The mission, keep the gorge sealed. Keep what sleeps below from rising. He once doubted, until he heard the hollow men. Their screeches still cut the night. In the late 40s, 3 battalions rode inside. None returned. Containment became creed. J.D. departs, shoulders bowed. A helicopter descends, rope dangling. He climbs. A soldier asks for identity. Password spoken. A bullet shatters him. His body crashes down, swallowed by mountain stone. Routine smothers Levi. Patrols along the rim. Feeding turrets. Tending fences. Gardens whispering. Radio checking. Nothing but static voices. The days pile heavy. Movement catches his eye. Binoculars rise. Across the gorge, the east tower breathes with life. Drasa, chopping wood. She sees him, turns away. Thunder claws the sky. Levi wakes from nightmare, glass shattering underfoot. Pain sparks his own blood. Gun in hand, ready for war. Then realization. He stepped on glass. Only his shadow haunts him. Cleaning the wound, he looks across. Drasa stands awake, watching. When their eyes meet, she turns away into the dark. Another month gone. Drasa celebrates her birthday in solitude. Boredom cracks. She fires her rifle into the sky. A sign raised. Name? Levi writes back. Not aloud. She smiles, writes, Drasa, my day, my rules. Levi, amused, scrawls his own name. They raise glasses, a silent toast across the void. Music erupts from her tower. She dances in defiance of silence. She beckons Levi to join. He shakes his head, writes, Sniper, not dancer. Her shot shatters his water bottle. He fires back, breaking hers. Another bottle balanced on her head. Then movement in the gorge. Levi's rifle finds it. Creatures climbing, bodies shaped from bark and bone. He fires. One falls, detonating a mine. Explosion. Chaos. Others still rise. Levi fires. Drasa joins, her machine gun roaring. Together, they burn the gorge with steel. One creature claws onto Drasa's balcony. She shoots, kicks it away. But more climb. Explosions ripple. Shrapnel tears her shoulder. Still they fight, walls alive with monsters. Together they slaughter until silence falls. Drasa binds her wounds. She smiles across at Levi. Best birthday ever. Levi descends, replacing mines, mending scars of battle. Then, a drone erupts from the gorge, vanishing into the sky. Levi strings lights upon a tree. A gift for Drasa, a makeshift Christmas. From then on, the two towers echo with games, laughter. Snowmen bearing names. Chessboards. Pots turn to drums. Drasa cradles a photo, tears in her eyes. Levi notices, asks across. She whispers of hard days, wishes he could be there. Levi begins his work. Tools, rope, rockets. A shot into the trees. The rope holds. A bridge born of defiance. Levi slides, gloves burning. Stuck midway, he claws forward. At last, he reaches Drasa's tower. Flowers in hand. She laughs, tells him he stinks. He showers, she leaves clothes. Dinner. Confessions of mercenary scars. A dance. A kiss. The night consumes them. Levi slides back. The gorge awakens. Hollow men hit a mine. Explosions severing the rope. He falls. Parachute bursts. Drasa arms herself, straps a chute, and leaps after him. She crashes into water, chute tangled. Struggles free, swept by current. Rock strikes, auto-ascender lost. Clawing roots, she drags herself ashore. Levi dangles unconscious, tangled in ropes. Branches move, not branches. A monster. He wakes, fires, cuts loose, falls. Ground beneath him opens, adhesive flesh, a mouth. It swallows. Drasa arrives, her gun blazing, rescuing him. Knife cuts him free. Two hollow men on tree horses ride at them. Sword clashes. Levi fires. Drasa stabs, kills. Bodies wear old uniforms. The battalions, lost men turned monsters. They follow the river. Skeletons scatter their path. A town abandoned. Plants devouring homes. Earthquake scars the streets. Skeletons in pews. Cyanide in the air. A noise above. Spiders descend. Battle erupts. Bullets tear the night. Knives flash. Hollow men burst in. Chaos devours them from every side. Grenade fire makes a hole. They escape into the dark. A facility overtaken by roots. Skeletons in corners. They power the generator. A projector flickers to life. A scientist speaks, 1946. Chemical leaks. Flora and fauna twisted. DNA bent into monstrosity. Exposure transforms the living. The toxin remains caged in the gorge. Later, a computer hums. Dark Lake. Paramilitary corporation. Experiments continued. Drones collect samples. Stray dog protocol revealed. A nuclear cleansing. Levi tells Drasa. Worth it, because he met her. Ambush. Hollow man's whip binds Drasa. She is dragged into darkness. Drasa tortured, wounded. She fights back with steel, fire, bone. Burns her enemy. Levi arrives. Kills the hollow man. The uniform whispers truth. The first guard of Levi's tower. They cross, bodies embedded in toxin walls. Faces breathe. Roots snare. Levi cuts them free. Creatures awaken. Explosions torch the gorge. They find jeeps. Engines revived. Ascend the wall with rope and steel. Hollow men climb after. Sword clashes, axe swings. Blood, fire, propane ignites. Explosion devours foes. Jeep lost, Levi injured. They climb the rest, return to towers. Quarantine. Plans whispered. They kiss. Levi, I love you. He grapples back to his post. Radio check. Bartholomew answers. Knows of the lab. Orders Levi to kill the other. He lies, accepts. She prepares soldiers. Drasa writes, I love you back. Helicopters descend. They flee. Drones chase. Fire rains. Together they fight. Destroy one by one. High ground. Snipers aligned. They shatter cloakers. Mines ignite chain fire. The gorge. Stray dog protocol awakens. Bartholomew flees. Helicopter lifting. Nuclear fire swallows sky. The blast drags Levi into river depths. Drasa hides in cave, waiting. Weeks later, Drasa works as a waitress. Alone, waiting, grieving. Then Levi, seated at a table, scarred but alive. She stares, breath stolen. They reunite with a kiss. The world burned behind them, but still breathing forward. And you don't forget subscribe and like.